You know where's a good place to listen to a podcast, guys?
No, I don't know any.
No.
In the bath.
Yeah?
You know what makes a bath even better?
What?
Ichiban bath salts. You know what Ichiban bath salts do?
What do Ichiban bath salts do?
They make you feel good. They make you smell good. Footballers have a bath.
Yeah,
They
do.
use
That's
Ichiban
true.
bath salts too. So, the next time you listen back to our podcast, the FIFA Ramble, do it in an Ichiban bath.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Ichiban bath salts, sponsor of the FIFA Ramble.
FIFA Ramble 56. This is the clap.
Thank you for
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the 56. It's not even 55.
Yeah, no,
It's
56.
It's 56
This is-
of the FIFA Ramble TFR. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for staying with us.
If you don't know us, you can find us on all the socials, all the lovely socials, the FIFA
All
Ramble.
social media. If you search the FIFA Ramble,
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
on all of them.
Whatever
so
you want.
YouTube's the FIFA Ramble, Facebook's the FIFA Ramble, Twitter at the FIFA Ramble,
Yeah.
Instagram at the FIFA Ramble.
Yeah.
Go and give us a follow.
This week we are humbly grateful as ever to Gary. Gary, we appreciate your money, your adverts
Yeah.
a lot. And this
Thank you.
week we are sponsored by Gary's Barbecues. That's Gary's Barbecues.
No, it's Gary's Tent.
No, it's what do you mean tents?
No,
I said I'll sort it, and I sorted it, and we got Gary's tent.
No, it was my week this week to book the sponsor.
So, we'd play.
No,
We're
right.
going to play
I don't know what's going to happen, but we both seem to have booked a different sponsor.
Gary's
Gary
tents and barbecue.
I haven't got a tent, I need to get a tent. I can't put up a tent. What is a tent?
Right now at Gary's Tents, we have the tent deal for you. Come and peg down a bargain with one of our staff. The process won't be too intense because our staff are already intense. 5-man, 6-man, 10-man, or even circus, we have the tent for you.
Come on down to Gary's Tents, we have the tent for you. It's kinda like a thin house with a zip instead of a door. The prices will blow you away, but they won't blow away the tent. 115 Fulton Street, across the road from the bank.
But a tent won't be enough for you. You need to get a barbecue.
Hi, things are heating up at Gary's Barbecue. We pride ourselves on having the hottest grills. If you can walk the path of hot coals, we'll knock off 50%. So you BBQ, that's better be quick before we run out.
Some men like chicken, and some men like beef, and some men like somewhere to warm up the heat when the night gets colder. Heat up some fossils. If you can't get a girl, curl up with the grill instead.
So be quick.
Thanks a lot, boys. I feel much better now.
All the excitement of the weekend.
Yeah.
And we had a lovely Sunday as well. Lots of football there.
Lots of football.
And now we've got the international break. Why?
I know.
Why?
Why would they kill?
The Nations League. Yeah, in for the kill again.
It's.
I know.
I can't think about it too much.
Not much you can do about it. Other things that's going on in my head right now is Henry, Monaco manager, Henry for hire.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The other thing, which has been in my brain box jiggling around this morning, I heard Dwight York really put his CV in for the Aston Villa job.
Did he?
He did put it in.
Did he?
He put it in. He put a CV in to Aston Villa on the day that Steve Bruce got canned.
Well, I
With
mean,
cabbage.
look, he's basically, he's seen a grown man get hit on the head by a cabbage.
And he thought, I'm going to pop my CV in there.
Well, and he thought, that's somewhere I should be popping a CV. He probably did the drive-by to check if his company car was still there.
So
waited for it to pull off with his belongings. Steve Bruce in his yucca plant.
Dwight the Villa Delight was on the radio this morning, and he was basically just saying they should give me an interview. I put my CV in. He was talking like he was going for a mid-level manager job on the radio. Sort of been like, yeah, put my CV in. I called them up just to make sure they got it. They
Popped it in.
Yeah.
Have you received that?
Yeah.
He should have sent a courier.
So,
Signed for.
or just do something special.
It's a rookie error, Dwyer.
Just give them like I don't know, a present or something, like of a football, and then open it. And it's like
Open
or
a
it's
box.
written. His
and it's a
CV is on it. What do you
Yeah,
think's
open
on
the box and it's a football balloon. Comes
What's
up with this.
with the
his
CV?
on.
There's CV. Have a look through that. I'll leave
Have a
it
look.
there. Call me.
Yeah.
Call me. So I like this hustle.
Whip him. Whip him. Whip him.
Yeah. Yeah. He could have switched. If that was a 1-0 Man City, they'd be rolling like that. That would just continue on, and there'll be momentum. What this has done is actually just opened it all up. Like with
and
Chelsea, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. So it just opens it out and makes it more interesting for us after the international break.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to.
Yeah.
It's very interesting at the top.
It's
extremely interesting.
Other than that, I think the press and people should just back off Mo Salah and just let him do his thing, because the amount of the pressure that's on there.
Well, we
just,
said this.
just because
We said this a good few episodes ago. Yeah. People were saying that he was having a bad start to the season. It's like only comparable to last year when he was phenomenal. He's actually having been really good performances.
Yeah.
He's creating an awful lot of chances. He's been very good this season. It's just people go, oh, he's not good. Well, no, he just had a massive season last year, which is probably an
World
anomaly.
Cup.
Yeah, it's probably an anomaly. He
got to the Champions League final.
He probably had. It's probably when you look back over the next course of his career, I don't reckon he will score 40 odd goals again in a season. Again in his career, I think it was an anomaly. I think it was a perfect storm. Yeah. But then also they're not taking into account he had a really serious injury, and they rushed him back so that he could represent Egypt at the World Cup. It was a significant injury to the point where they said he will need to rest it for a good few months.
Yeah.
You know, so he just needs full rest. Instead of that, they rushed him back within a couple of weeks, and he played every game in the World Cup for Egypt.
It's like it's all the goals on behind the scenes, you know, like our little Harry Kane. Harry Kane ankle niggle.
Yeah.
You keep checking back into. Didn't score against Cardiff. Whatever.
He didn't score.
My captain. Don't worry about it.
I captain Hazard.
I know he did. It's good that he played very well. What was that?
Hi, I'm Sydney, and when I'm not playing the flute, I'm listening to the FIFA Ramble. This is my flute mix.
I'm taking you to Paris.
Oh,
I know.
You are a chap.
I know. We're going to Paris and we're going to see the Leon game.
Okay.
We're going to do that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
PSG.
Yeah,
that was such a cracker of a game. We had everything.
You know,
we had highs, we had lows, we had red cards.
We had
Mbappe.
It was my favourite game that I've seen this weekend. It was beautiful. It was two sides, PSG and Lyon, who Lyon have just obviously come off the back not that long ago of beating Man City. They beat Man City in the Champions League, and PSG had lost to Liverpool. So suddenly it was that thing of, French football was actually quite good then. Lyon are beating the league champions. And then it's PSG versus it. So the biggest club in France versus this club that now people are going, oh, they won so many titles back to back. They're actually a huge club. And they can beat Man City.
Yeah.
You know? And till then, I can't tell you how painful it was to have all of this build up to this game.
Yeah.
Sitting down and watch it. And Fekir goes off injured.
That ankle looked like
the first
twisted.
Yeah, in like the first 10 minutes was it?
If that.
Yeah, maybe even less than that. And he came off, and it was just immediately it felt like.
You were tweeting about it.
This game has so much potential, and losing Fekir suddenly it was like it's lost a load of potential now because PSG will probably steamroller him.
Yep. But it wasn't that way because...
No, it wasn't. Neymar got a really good penalty.
Yeah, the first... Yeah,
after
that was a smooth penalty there.
After Fekir came off, Neymar then got a penalty. And they scored it, and you thought, right, here we go. They've got less of an attacking threat, and they're already 1-0 down. Mm-hmm. But then, to just level up the playing field a bit, Kimpembe made a very silly tackle. Yeah, VAR. A VAR approved tackle, and they went to it and they did the whole thing.
I've never seen that in a tackle before.
Yeah, the ref saw that it was very high up the shin, over the ball.
Did it? Yeah, and I think it's too dangerous.
There's no intent there.
It sort of did touch the ball, but the intent there was I don't know.
I think
it was too dangerous.
This is what I mean. This is where people go, oh, he didn't mean that. Doesn't matter if he means it. It doesn't matter if he means it. It was a horrendous tackle. Tackling. It's not like saying, oh well, if you know, it's not like hitting someone. Tackling someone when they're going full speed and you're going full speed is a work of genius. Like when you actually boil it down.
Right. He was away as well. He took on 3 players. Who was the foul on? Who did that magic? It was
I want to say maybe
to see.
I can't remember who.
It was great because it was a counter-attack break where he just jimmied around like 3 players and then just imagine seeing that flying in because he was completely off the ground then as well.
Yeah,
so
it was a bad tackle. So the playing field is now, yes, PSG have got a goal on us, but now they've lost a defender, and they took Cavani off to bring on someone to play at the back. And I thought, hang on, what's going on here? Cavani's off the pitch, so they're spearheads. He looked all right about it. I think he understood because he was, they've got obviously Neymar and Mbappe. They're not sure about attacking talent, and Di Maria started, and they pushed him further as like a false 9. And I thought, hang on a minute, we might have a game on here because it was suddenly like they're on the back foot.
They've gone either way.
So they won the lap, but they're on the back foot. But then Toussaint goes and gets sent off for Lyon just before half time.
46 minutes.
Yeah, so they lose the man in the middle who's a very, very talented player and is an important part of that side. They lose him. And then it goes to half time. And it's like, what is going to happen here? And what happened in the second half? Kylian Mbappe happened in the second half. 4 goals.
Can I just say
13 minutes.
that he wouldn't have had that performance if it wasn't for Neymar doing a lot of hard work. Yeah. Now, I get that Mbappe had a fantastic game, everything just sort of fell to him.
Oh, he was brilliant.
It was one of those games where he just popped out like with the 4th goal. He was just in that place because Neymar tried to take it on, then deflected back and then he slid.
It is one of the best solo performances I've ever seen from a finishing perspective. And from a creativity perspective, him and Neymar are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you realise how good of a first 11 or first 14 PSG have.
And I like the fact that they actually work together. They are celebrating each other's goals and the way they set up. Because it would be easy. I think the press are trying to twist it on like Neymar taking a set, and the Messi, and then going there and having
he saved Barca to get away from Messi, and now he's
saying that we discussed this conundrum when we were in IKEA actually.
Yeah,
like it's that whole who would you rather in your team if you had to choose one or the other. Mm-hmm. They're showing they can actually do it and support each other. Yeah, even though I would like to see if it gets to a crucial time in the game and Neymar starts to hit. Yeah. But I like the fact that they celebrate, like Mbappe goes over to him to celebrate.
Oh, Neymar was loving it in the final whistle as well. That's why these memes didn't take into account. When you watch them celebrating, it made such an impact on me. The next day, I was chatting with my friend about it and I was saying, Neymar was fully loving it.
Yeah.
And then on the next day, suddenly all these pictures coming out like, oh, he's in Mbappe's shadow. He's loving it.
Yeah,
Neymar is having a great time.
They just destroyed him. And
they did.
It was great.
And they did it without Cavani on the pitch. Think of that. 4. They can play Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, and Di Maria.
Always a threat.
People forget that they've also got Di Maria. People forget how good Di Maria is.
I like it
when he was at Real, he was one of the best players in the world.
I think the pressure is off him a bit now.
Yeah,
and he can
massively off him.
It's sort of like, well, if I want to get that, I want to compete on my own team. Yeah. With Man United, I think, well, you're the star there, you're the biggest there, and what comes with that is what it is. Just want to say, Tuchel is motivating those boys a lot. He's doing well. He looks like he's got everything ticking over. I love his managerial style. He's very hands-on, very handsy.
Yeah, apparently the addition of Buffon as well has actually massively improved the dressing room.
Look, we've been posting loads of Buffon.
Everyone
just having Gigi Buffon around your club.
But he's just look at Buffon. Apparently he's been a really good addition, and that Tuchel said, and other members of staff who were there before Thomas Tuchel said, this is the best atmosphere we've had.
Yeah.
Because Buffon's come in and it knows what he's doing. He's like, boys, I got this.
And another thing.
Yes.
So Sancho's got an England call up for his Sterling work to start the season. Never seen start the season like that in a hotbed of activity, which is Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga with his assist record. I think that is a jump jump start for him and his career just to be called up to get the attention
People
that he
say
duly deserves.
Jadon Sancho was stupid to leave Man City and go to Dortmund because he wouldn't play there. Well, he's in the England squad and he's
not
playing.
going to play.
He's
Guess
in
what?
the
You don't know
he's
anything about
cemented
Germany.
in that first team, Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
He's been phenomenal, but he's been like that for. We watched
He's
him
done
last
his role.
season when he joined them last season. I actually watched his first game for the youth team, and he was amazing. And then his performances kept improving in the youth team, and then lo and behold, now he's.
And it's the same sort of thing to do that at Man City with Foden as well.
Yeah, Foden's a great player.
They're good things, like you said, Reece Nelson's Hoffenheim as well.
Yeah.
I think that's a very positive thing. If we're just going to jump over to Spain, where we better call Saul, because Saul is just topping everything, isn't he?
Yes.
He's in the limelight, he's playing superbly well, and he's a shining beacon of
He's ridiculous.
hope for Spain, where we saw the last Nations League, where Spain just decimated and Saul was just in the mix.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good as well. If we pop over to Italy,
Yeah.
one of our fave strikers, which is Gonzalo Higuain.
Higuain.
He's got 2 for Milan.
Yeah, he's enjoying life at Milan.
You would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, especially at that point in his career. It's a perfect fit. Looking back now, it's almost like, how did he fit at Juventus that well? Because he's such a good fit for Milan.
Yeah. But
He's Milan.
But look, to
More
go
than you
his calibre, he's wandered around the top clubs.
No, he's
And
an
now
incredible
it's just
striker.
like to wind down at AC Milan. Geez, like
I
Beckham
reckon
did that.
he's
That's a great
still-
club to be at. He's
Yeah.
going to be, and he's always going to be deadly, no matter his.
I reckon he
his
will end up
physicality.
in France.
Yeah.
Or, because I think
You're not
Germany's
surprised
too
by that.
much. But yeah,
I think he's got.
he'll be in
few
Italy
more
for a good few years.
Yeah, and then
I think
potentially
he-
across.
Yeah, I reckon
Across there, across the pond.
he stays in. He suits Europe.
I think
he'll stay in Europe.
He could I'd like
I'd
to see
hate to
his
see him
career
go to
wind down.
Argentina. I'd hate to see him line up with Boca. Like Carlos Tevez is now winding down his career at Boca, and I know
Because
Boca
we're selfish
are a
and we want to
huge
see him
club.
in Europe.
Yeah, I know Boca are a massive club, but
I think
Carlos
that's what Aguero
Tevez
will do.
could. I think it will, but that's more romantic. Do you know what I mean? I just think there's certain players
I think the
who,
Tevez.
they all go back to Argentina. They all
Actually,
go
home
back.
though. It's like going back.
They all
playing-
have a jolly for a season or two.
Done.
Number 56, number
Done.
56, number
Done.
56 in the bank.
We'll
In the-
leave you with Gary's barbecue
Yeah.
and tents.
So don't forget to follow us on social media as well.
Oh, yeah, do
FIFA
that.
Ramble.
At the FIFA Ramble. Do
but
that.
yeah, for now, this is Gary's 10.
You can actually watch us
Bar-
as well
yeah.
on YouTube.
YouTube.
So
YouTube. YouTube.
So this is Gary's barbecue and tent
Combo.
store.
When the night gets colder,